Wow, with the entire world seeming to explode overnight when it comes to AI, are you feeling overwhelmed? Well, you're not alone. And I want to take just a couple minutes in this video to give you some clues and some tips of things you can do to avoid the AI overwhelm. So we're just beginning February of 2025, and January, well, it seemed like everything in AI changed overnight. And if you're like most of us, you're probably feeling overwhelmed, right? You're not alone. Let me begin by that. You're not alone, and it's okay. Let me give you some advice on things that you can do as a business owner or as an individual who's trying to figure out how to leverage AI effectively to save time, to make more money, and maybe to deliver more value for your audience as well. First and foremost, take a deep breath. It's all good. 2025 is going to be a year full of new announcements, full of new things that are happening, full of, oh my gosh, brand new stuff every day. Well, maybe not every day, but almost every day. Literally, that's going to be happening all year long. Why? Well, there's a number of reasons. Obviously, the AI is advancing very quickly and new things are happening. There's more competition, so we're hearing from more companies. But on top of that, we've got more money flowing into AI. So the investors, they want to hear these press releases. They want to hear news stuff. They want to know that wherever their money is, they're leading the pack. And so you're going to hear lots and lots of announcements. Just in January alone, we got brand new models released from OpenAI. We got brand new tools released from OpenAI. By the way, that's the company behind ChatGPT. The models we're using in February, well, they didn't exist at the beginning of January. What model do you say? Well, what about O3 Mini? We've got O3 Mini High. We could explain the difference between those. Then we've also got all of the brand new capabilities. Sora just came out towards the end of the year. Now we've got new agents that we can run, and they just released literally last night as I'm recording this on February 2nd. What'd they release? Well, they released Deep Research, a new tool that'll go in and actually take 5 to 30 minutes to do deep research on a topic of your choice. And that's just OpenAI. We haven't begun to talk about DeepSeek or the multiple Chinese companies that have released new models in the AI world. We haven't talked about some of Google's newest features. By the way, one of the most overlooked is Google's Deep Research. So there's so much going on, and you may be wondering, what in the world am I supposed to do? Remember, take a deep breath. It's all good. If you're like most of us, all you really need is your favorite model and know that you're going to be using it throughout the year to do more and more. My recommendation, very simple. Pick a large language model that you like. I'm going to recommend you choose ChatGPT. Why? Well, there's a lot of different reasons, but ChatGPT is a great way to go. Gives you tons of features, tons of functionality for as little as just $20 a month. So that's why I recommend you start. Now, you can add in different tools down the road as you get better. I highly recommend you consider adding Perplexity as a free tool, if not a paid one. It's a great AI search engine. It does a lot of great stuff. And you probably want to pick a great image model. They have some of that in ChatGPT, but it's a little, well, it's not the best in my opinion. So I'm going to recommend you consider MidJourney or Flux. What's that look like at the end of the day? Well, it looks like a paid subscription that I'm going to recommend you spend on ChatGPT. You can use the free too. I'm going to recommend a free or paid subscription on Perplexity, and then probably MidJourney to start off with. So you're going to be spending about $20 to $30 a month if you pay for them, or you could do most of it for free if you don't. That's all you need to get started. See, it wasn't that hard. Now, are there other models out there? You bet. Should you be paying attention to them? Not necessarily. You know, it's kind of like the news. I haven't watched the news in almost 6 years. My life's better. Don't worry about all the latest releases. Don't worry about everything else. If you want to learn, just join me in my Facebook group at AI Prompts for Entrepreneurs on Facebook, and I'll keep you up to date. And if you don't want to deal with Facebook, I know some of you don't like it any more than I do, then just sign up for my email list, and I'll send you an email, and I'll let you know when you need to deal with things. But the key is you don't need to worry about it. Just focus on ChatGPT, enjoy it, and use it. And let me challenge you to do this with AI. Each day, try to get 1% better. Do one thing each day that you didn't do before. Maybe today you used AI to write a new email. Maybe tomorrow you could use it to write a social media post. Maybe the day after to create an image for you. Maybe the next day you want to use it to help you flush out an idea you've got. My favorite use, by the way, bar none, I love to go to ChatGPT and ask it to interview me, to ask me questions to gather information so that it can respond to my questions in the best way possible. Why do I like that? Well, as an ADD brain, I don't have to remember all the things that I should tell it. I can just tell it to interview me and it'll ask me the relevant questions. So focus ChatGPT, 1% better or one new thing per day. That's it, 5 days a week. And you know what you're going to find after a month? You're going to be doing so many things with AI, and it's going to be saving you hours a day. I mean, literally hours a day of work. It's that simple. Don't get caught up in everything. Don't worry about it. And if you want to keep up on the latest and know the things you should be paying attention to, like I mentioned, just sign up for my email newsletter. I'll make sure you're in the know without having to weed through all the chaff and worry about all the latest headlines. With that, make it a great day, everybody. 2025 is the year to embrace AI for your life and your business. Time to start now. Make it a great day.